hurt Harry's bitter explosion over William's selfishness, pushing him away from family forever. It's become apparent that Meghan and Harry will never be happy, which is why they're constantly complaining. They're entitled and spoiled individuals who forget that there are people who would absolutely love to live in a $14 million mansion and go to some of the most beautiful places on earth on a gas-guzzling private jet. Prince Harry's relationship with his older brother Prince William was brought back into the spotlight when the pair reunited to mourn the loss of their grandmother last month. Prince Harry once doubted the motive behind his older brother's action after he questioned whether Prince William actually cared about his personal happiness or whether he was simply thinking about the firm. A joint appearance from Harry and his wife Meghan Markle and William and his wife Princess Kate saw the so-called Fab Four reunite for the first time since Megxit. William believed Harry was moving too fast in the early days of his relationship with Meghan and suggested he take things more slowly. According to author Robert Lacey, Harry reacted to the concern with a brusque and offended pushback. Things only got worse when the older prince turned to his uncle Charles Spencer for help. From time to time, Diana's younger brother had played something of an honorary godfather to both boys in the years since the death of their mother, and their uncle agreed with William to see what he could do. The result of the Spencer intervention was an even more bitter explosion. Once again, Harry refused to slow down. While the Duke of Sussex understood why his uncle wanted to help, he was furious with his older brother for dragging other family members into the row, and the anger and mistrust that distance has lasted to the present day. Putting the now Prince of Wales's request into perspective, Mr. Lacey explained how William had taken almost a decade to commit to wife Kate Middleton, now Princess Kate, saying the couple's long courtship was for the sake of the monarchy. He wrote, he'd been auditioning her for a job all those years. However, Harry could not help but wonder whether Wills was really concerned about his personal happiness, or whether he was once again, and as per usual, thinking about the makeup and fortunes of the firm, whose boss he would become one day. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been dealt a blow, as new polling suggests Americans would prefer Kate and Prince William as their king and queen if they were subjects of the British monarchy. The exclusive polls found 60% of respondents would want the Princess of Wales to be queen, and 57% backed the Prince of Wales as king. In comparison, 26% said they would want the Duchess of Sussex as queen, and 11% picked the Duke of Sussex as king. However, former Suits actress Meghan was more popular than Queen Consort Camilla, who was chosen by 14% of respondents. Meanwhile, Harry came behind King Charles, who received 31% of votes, but was in front of his disgraced uncle, Prince Andrew, on just 1%. Commenting on the polls, director Patrick Basham said, Meghan Markle is, in terms of her status as a royal, how Americans view her as part of the royal family. She has two groups of supporters. She has your patriotic Americans, she's American, it could be anyone who's American. They would say they prefer her as queen, as we asked in the poll, than Kate, for example. Mr. Basham said the larger group of her supporters are younger Americans who are woke. He added, they see her as something of the poster royal for that. The fact she's American is a bonus, but they would choose someone with that profile and those views she espouses and ascribes to over someone who's American who had politically incorrect views. They can see Kate continuing to become more and more central to the royal family in terms of its public profile.